Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? How are you doing, my dear friends? This is Kohera Senior saluting you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you are going to watch my video. And may I once more say you are most welcome to my video. And actually, I am very appreciative. I'm very grateful for you. So that now we can share, we can talk, we can agree, we can disagree, we can actually argue. And actually, that is the way we are going. And may I take this time to actually thank you very much for the last video, which I made alerting you that I have earned. And I got my, actually, it was a January pay. So as we are moving, today is 28. We are actually ending the month today. May I actually appreciate you so much. So many friends encouraged me that I should actually go on with the latrine project. And some, in fact, uh, requested that I give my WhatsApp number. And this one, I don't know, maybe I'm going to put it as I end my video. And so many friends said they are going to support me and form Team Kohera, building the latrine and going on with the projects. Ladies and gentlemen, let me assure you that with the due respect and with your proper support, uh, as we move this year, you'll be seeing me changing the home. Let those who think that they are superior, some people are poor, some people are what. I'm very sure there is none of any YouTuber who does not have a friend who supports him. So when people like Mr. Mache love that latrine, I believe he also has supporters. So likewise to Kohera, I have my friends, and I believe my friends are going to support me as we are moving. So thank you very much, my dear friends. At the end of the video, I will put my WhatsApp number. And in most cases, the easiest way of sending this gift is through SendWave. SendWave is the cheapest, is the fastest. If you use SendWave system of sending money, I'll actually get it through WhatsApp. Through M-Pesa, I mean, through the M-Pesa system. Otherwise, thank you very much. Today I am here. I am feeding my my cows. I am just at home here. You can see this is my beautiful heifer. My beautiful heifer. It is actually expecting. So with the due time, as we move ahead, I will start. You know, I showed you I know how to milk. So I will be milking when it calves down, if only Madam Sarah is not around. Yeah, so, okay, thank you. Let me now, I can at least, let me have a seat and then we talk. Today, I want to have a discussion with my dear ladies. Today, I want to have a forum with the ladies, more so the African ladies and the Kenyan ladies, on a kind of a social lifestyle which I have observed. It is my observation, my personal observation, and this forum is open. It is an open forum, very open. You are supposed to cannot work, go away. And I invite each and every one of you to join me in this forum so that we can freely discuss. Don't personalize it to me, but let us digest it and see actually what can be done. Ladies and gentlemen, this is concerning the kind of lifestyle our ladies are leading, maybe in the African countries and more so in Kenya, even here in Korea. I am noting, I have come to observe that so many ladies are not married. At least 45% or rather 50 are single ladies who have not gotten married. And I felt that we should share. Actually, it is a kind of actually appealing to you ladies to accept that you people accept to be married with the co-wives. Accept that you can be a second wife or a third or a fourth or any number. Just accept heartfully, because I have my own reasons. Several reasons are that let me come back home in Kenya here. In Kenya, the number of ladies or women is higher than the number of men. The other year, last year, part one, or rather the previous regime, which was being led by our former President Uhuru Kenyatta, there is an MP who took a motion to parliament. This was a lady MP by the name Wamuchomba. I think she comes from Mount Kenya. Wamuchomba is a second wife of somebody. She is sharing a husband with her co-wife, who is the elder wife. So this lady took the motion to parliament, discussing on the legalizing polygamy in Kenya. She took the motion, the MPs discussed it, and in fact, it was assented by the president. It became a law. The ratio of men and women in Kenya, it is actually 1 man to 7 women. What am I saying? I am saying if any single man in Kenya can marry 7 wives heartfully, then there will be no more number of single ladies in our country. So this motion was passed, and in Kenya it is legal. It is legal to have more than 1 wife. So the discussion was done, it was assented, it was signed, it is a law. And now, but now you find that, I don't know, it is so hard to some ladies to accept that she can be a second wife. And by the way, just understand that the number of men is very low compared to ladies. And each and every lady has a right to have a husband. But now you see, once this lady grabs a husband, once you grab and get married to a husband, now you protect that husband. You don't want him to marry the other lady who is actually floating outside there. You'll agree. So ladies become so bitter, they become so protective, they protect, they prevent, they do all sorts. Now that is why I am appealing that since it is a law, why don't you ladies accept heartfully? Getting married as a second, third, or does not mean that you are stupid. It doesn't mean that you are a fool. No, that one don't have that attitude. Let me give you an example. We have very prominent ladies in Kenya here who are second wives. For example, we have the former women representative of Nairobi, that is Esther Passaris. Esther Passaris is a second wife to her husband. Another one is the current MP from, I think, from Murang'a or from around Mount Kenya there, by the name Esther Chege. Esther Chege is a second wife. Another one, actually, a very prominent lady who was also married as a fourth wife, is the mother of our former president, Uhuru Kenyatta. That is Mama Ngina Kenyatta. Now, when you see these ladies, they are very comfortable. They are there is good relationship. There is cordial life. They are, in fact, they are very humble and very well tamed. Why also don't you, instead of actually staying in the cold without a husband, instead of siring different children from different men, why don't you accept that you get married as a second or third or whatever, heartfully, so that you can form a family? As long as when you get married, you are independent, you have your own job, you are working, you are financially stable, you put your own home somewhere. You put your home, as long as there is good relationship with your husband and the other co-wives, then you move on. Instead of actually in Nairobi, in wherever, you find there are so many street families. A street family, I mean, you find so many children, a lady having so many children from different men, but these people have no origin. They cannot locate their father. They cannot locate their. You find them in garbages. Those street boys and girls, they are feeding on garbages. Eh? That is their home. Imagine, that is their home. You find them at night. Those are pickpockets. Those are people who strangle people at night. Those are goons. It is because they don't have proper origin. It is because they don't have their fathers. It is because their mothers never showed them their homes. So that is why I'm suggesting and proposing that you ladies humbly accept to get married as to partner, as long as now you are, remember, it is very respectful when you are called Mrs. Somebody. It is very respectful. You are respected when you introduce somebody that this is my husband, this is my couple. It is very respectful, rather than you are so okay. I have seen some actually advertising, making advertisements that, okay, me, I want a husband, I am financially stable, and I need any man. Some even go as far as saying, as long as that man is breathing. But when you engage and you say that, okay, you know me, I am married, then she turns away. She doesn't want. Now, where are you going to get a single man? This man, he can pretend that he's not married, but once he takes you, then he turns you off. He turns you off. He gives you children, he impregnates you, then he dumps you on the streets. Instead, I am proposing to you ladies that, remember, I have told you, don't vindicate me, but it is a free discussion. Bring the motion, even from abroad, from USA. Can you what is wrong? So that to end this kind of immorality and prostitution. And once you are married, you are tamed. Even to get these sexually transmitted diseases is very rare once you have your husband. You don't normally jump from one man to another one. You don't hang around. You don't go to clubs because you are a married wife. You are a married wife. There are those morals because you have somebody who is protecting you. So you will have your children. You will all communicate well. You will educate your children. Your children will live good because you have money. Eh? As long as you are a learner, you have your job, get married. Don't put all those strict rules in your heart that, you know me, I can never. Now, where, when your children, you remember when these young boys, when you say a boys and they become big, they will want to know their father. You find a boy asking the mother, Mom, tell me who sired, tell me my father. I want to know my father. And then now you become tantalized. You become confused. You cannot trace the man who gave you that son. You cannot locate. You cannot. Now you feel confused. You feel confused. That is why when it reaches a time that for this young son, it is time now that he has completed school, he has whatever. When he wants to locate there are no homes. So they become homeless. They go to the streets. They go. So I am appealing to you, ladies and gentlemen, that you people accept. You accept that you accept uh, polygamy, accept to be partnered, accept to share one man, so that there can be this kind of respect where you are called Mrs. somebody, where your children, even the birth certificates will read the same father. Birth certificate, when you are giving your son a name. Yeah, this is so and so. This is Kohera. What Kohera? This is what. This is Edward Kohera. This is John Kohera. This is what. So that one brings a sense instead of actually naming your son. That this one is James Edward. James Edward. Who are these? Who is this James and who is this Edward? It does not bring. So for today, I felt like actually closing this month by having a discussion. I request you to discuss. I request you to tell me, how do you feel? How do you feel? Why don't you open your hearts? Why don't you get married? And there is no useless husband. Let me tell you, a husband is always a husband. When your husband is there, there is no useless husband. Once you have your husband there, you are respected. You are actually given that kind of treatment as somebody's wife. Even your children are proud. Daddy, when your husband comes, the children run after him. Daddy, this is our daddy. It is a great respect. It is actually a kind of very, very, very good show, a very good respect, and life continues like that. So that is what I felt like today sharing with you. And I have said, don't point a finger at the Kohera Senior. I have opened that. That is a debate. It is a forum today. So, learned ladies, can you comment? Can you share and like? And actually tell me what we can do so that we bring sense, we bring morality, we bring good life to our ladies who are suffering. There are so many ladies. You find a lady having 4 children. She has no plot. She has no parcel of land. She has no husband. These children, administration, especially when you have boys, you find some boys are very tough-headed. They cannot get the command from the mother, from the single mother. You find these are the young boys who take bang, who go to the streets, who take marijuana and all that. You see, but once these children are under a father, you will find that they are going to lead a very good life, and you will always be there. So ladies, That is actually, I'm challenging you to accept that, so that life, because I have seen this kind of lifestyle of being single is taking people, is actually finishing our community. Our people are hanging. You find a family is hanging. It has no roots. It has no ground. It has no base. They don't know where they they don't know their relatives. They don't know. They know. You see. Otherwise, uh, may I say thank you very much, and share, comment, like, and actually uh, subscribe. And I'm very thankful that we are moving. We are almost hitting 1,400 subscribers as we are moving. And I'm going to put my phone number at the end. So those friends who had promised at least that they can send something little so that I can start this project. I'm putting the number there. And once more, let me say thank you very much to my organic friends. Thank you very much. And may the Lord may bless you abundantly. My sister Loe, I am always with you. I appreciate you and I love you. Island girl Kimberly, Koye, Dennis Koye, Kefa, where are you, my dear friend? I'm very much happy. Otherwise, thank you very much. May God bless you. Thank you.